Anyway, moving over to the last segment of the show now, and this is actually going to be a clip. It's going to go with an article which will be on sportsbookreview.com. We are now looking at the Champions League futures ahead. I think they start in a couple of weeks now, not long before round 16 resumes. Really excited about that. One of the questions, so just pulling up the odds right now. Man City are the favourites. Are they the rightful favourites? They're obviously smashing the Premier League. Have they got enough? Have they got enough to win the Champions League? Going to ask you, big man, starting off with you.
I think they do. I will say this: I'm not as bullish as I was about a month ago with this group. I thought they were the best team in the world, but I still think they're very good. And I think they're the favorite, and I have a future on them. But I think it's going to be fairly open this year. I think obviously Bayern Munich's very good. PSG has those names, obviously, and they could beat anyone by 5-0. And I think Real Madrid is a team that we can't forget about. I mean, at 9-1, they have their full focus on this competition. Juventus is 17-1, especially with, like Martin said, the way they've defended lately. They're always going to be there because out of every team remaining, they are the best defensive club. A long shot. I think maybe the longest shot I would look for would be Juventus at 17. I think that is a pretty decent value. I mean, if you like defense, they're for you, and they have those high quality, high class players. So for me, I'd go Juventus at 17. I'd look Real Madrid at 9, and then I have that Man City bet, which is a bit higher than the odds offered currently.
Yeah, lots of options as well for trading your bets as well. I was just wondering whether Liverpool should be a dark horse, and this especially with the signing of Van Dijk. We'll see obviously how they do in 20 minutes when the match starts. Liverpool, could they be a dark horse, Martin?
Oh, most certainly, yeah. A lot of people have backed them since they beat Man City 4-3. Everyone thought they were going to miss Coutinho, but they didn't miss Coutinho against Man City at all. They scored 4 times and looked great. The odds have since gone down quite a lot, but you can still get pretty good value. I think you can get about 14-1 on Liverpool. Question marks do linger over that defence, though. I mean, they still conceded 3 goals against Man City. They conceded 3 against Sevilla earlier in the Champions League and blew a 3-goal lead. I think they're definitely a dark horse because they can beat anyone on their day, but I would be a little bit nervous if they're up against a team like Barcelona or PSG or something like that. Have to say, I really like the odds on Barcelona, 13-2. That's 7.5. And Barcelona, top of La Liga, haven't lost the game in La Liga all season. Top the Champions League group that also included Juventus. I remember recently Pep Guardiola, everyone said he had the best team at Bayern Munich, took them to Barcelona and Messi just annihilated them, just absolutely ripped them apart. I'd be a bit worried for Man City that Messi could just pull something out against them if they met in this tournament. And I think they look a really good option. Just like Man City, they've got a comfortable lead at the top of La Liga. They can afford to rest players and really go for the Champions League, only use Iniesta sparingly. I think they've got more than enough talent to win it. They're very solid at the back this season compared to previous years. And Messi and Suarez on their day can kill anyone. So I like that a lot. And yeah, Liverpool do look like a good long shot as well. Not so sure about Man City. I think the odds are far too low. You're only getting about 3-1 with them. They haven't really proved themselves on the European stage yet to justify those odds, I feel.
No. Yeah, and it sort of seemed just until obviously they broke their unbeaten record, like you mentioned, playing Liverpool. But I'm not sure whether they should be the favourites there. Alex, what are your thoughts now headed into round 16? Who should be at the top? Who's got value for playing? Who could we trade out on?
5 English teams, and only one of them priced 4.5. The other one, first of all, is Liverpool at 15.5, and after that, Man United at 18, Tottenham at 26, and Chelsea at 26. Yeah, I totally agree with Martin here that Barcelona are very big. The odds for them are huge. at 7.5. From my point of view, fourth favorite to win the trophy after Bayern Munich, PSG, and Man City. And given the fact also that I think that they should have enough to pass to beat Chelsea in the double leg. They should really have
Yeah.
enough to do that. And I think that if they do that, their odds will drop.
Yeah.
PSG have a really tough challenge against Real Madrid. Experience will talk. There is a 50-50 match going on. Doesn't matter how poor Real Madrid season is in La Liga. PSG doesn't have a great season in Ligue 1. Don't think about it. With whom they're playing? With Nantes, with Dijon, with whom they're playing? Yesterday when they played the Lyon and without Neymar, they lost the game 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dani Alves was red carded, and to tell you something, Neymar, I don't understand what is happening with him there at PSG. He hasn't played 5 fixtures in a row in Ligue 1, and Unai Emery's days at PSG are numbered also, because the big players like Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani started to not like his style of coaching and his organizing system. So I think that something is going on also there at all. And guess what? They want Zinedine Zidane as a next coach. Interesting the fact that PSG will play Real Madrid in the round of 16.
Yeah. Just Barcelona odds to qualify 1.4, the highest you can get, goes as low as 1.3 there against Chelsea. I agree with you as well. I think they've got, they should have an easy round. They obviously they start their first leg away, finish their second leg at home, and I think they're definitely making it through to the next round. Who else has it easy, big man, in the first round of matches? I don't know if you've managed to have a look or need to refresh, but who
It's been a while since I
could make it
looked.
through quite comfortably?
Yeah, it's been a while since I looked, Natalie.
Throwing this on you, keeping you on your toes. Well, I can ask. Well, you can have a quick think. But Martin, I don't know if you think there's any team there as well, because I think Barcelona is one of has got a quite easy draw. We got Manchester United against Basel. Do you think Basel could be a bit of a thorn for Manchester United?
Sorry, so it's Man City. Man City against Basel. And they're heavy favourites to go through, and I think that's one of the reasons why Man City are favourites to win the Champions League this season, because they've got such an easy last 16. That often affects the lines. So because Real Madrid and PSG are playing against one another, Barcelona are playing Chelsea, and Chelsea are still the champions of England. They're a much better team than Basel, so I think that is going to affect them. So I think Man City have got a very easy draw. They should really get through. Man United, they shouldn't have any trouble at all really against Sevilla. Who else? Bayern Munich, I wouldn't have any worries about them getting past Besiktas. But all the other ones, they look. And I think Liverpool will get the better of Porto quite easily. And Shakhtar Donetsk versus Roma is the poorest out of all of the draws. I think whoever wins that, I would imagine, is going straight out in the next round. But I think
that Shakhtar have a pretty good chance against Roma, from my point of view.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight one.
I think it'll be tight.
Paris Saint-Germain, Tottenham versus Juventus. There's some great ones to look forward to there, isn't there? Even Chelsea versus Barcelona, them two have played each other loads in Europe recently, and they always have great games. So, there's some fantastic ties to look forward to.
Yeah. Which ones are you particularly looking forward to, big man?
Looking forward to wise. Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Juventus, Tottenham. But look, Liverpool has an easy draw. City's got an easy draw. United should be able to get by Sevilla, I would think. Bayern's got an easy one. Chelsea's going to struggle. They're probably the one English team to get bounced early. See you later, Chelsea.
Yeah. What about Juventus Tottenham? Obviously surprising result for Tottenham there on the weekend. Drew 1-1 to Saints, who are in the relegation zone. Like we said, Alex lost his house on that one. Starting away at Juventus. I'm actually quite as well away. So 4.33 for Tottenham, Juventus 2.03. Do you think this is where Tottenham bows out?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I think Juventus will beat Tottenham. I don't know. Tottenham's a good side. I mean, I know Stewart loves them and everything, but I mean, they're a solid group. I just don't think they're going to go in, especially the first leg, and beat Juventus. That defense is fierce. Under might look pretty good. I think maybe a goal could win this one. Unders at kind of a lower
Yeah.
price. Maybe go out on a limb here. Juventus in the under at 4. That might be where they'll look here. But yeah, I think at 1.95, Juventus looks like a pretty good play.
Yeah, yeah. Finally, a question to you, Alex, before we wrap up. And I know you wrote the article, which will be posted on SBR Sportsbook Review. So make sure to check that out. But Alex, did you come up with in your article any tips, early tips for round 16, or any bets that we can take or that you're looking at right now?
We have also another article for the early tips for the round of 16, which is also posted on SBR. But I think that yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I have Liverpool versus Porto over 2.5 goals at minus 1.25 in the first match. After that, Manchester City to win and over 2.5 goals against Basel. Manchester United to win away at Sevilla, 2.5, incredible odds. And I have Shakhtar versus AS Roma, both team to score at minus 133. I wrote that for the American viewers, so I think that is around 1.7. I'm saying that correct, big man?
Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I'm not looking at. I just went out the odds, but I think I'm seeing that. Yeah.
I wanted to say that Juventus versus Tottenham, I think that it will be the most balanced match from all the matches in the round of 16. And we might see also extra time or even penalties in the double leg.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.